Well, welcome to the National Real Estate Cafe. As Don and I have been discussing over the last week, we went through our three-part series with CoreLogic and showed you that there's minimal, but there's starting to be some impact on the real estate market from the Corona crisis, Don.
So we have some good news for you because there's a lot of fear in the markets right now, especially the fact that a lot of people are losing their jobs. But remember, the government has stepped in quick, and the bright spot, and this is a nice little article from Keeping Current Matters, is why home equity is a bright spot in the housing market. And this is why we just showed you that foreclosure levels are like all-time lows at 0.4% before all this went down. And the good news also is that we've had appreciation levels growing for the last, 7 years. So there's a lot of equity in the markets right now where people are not going to walk from their homes.
Don, you said the E word, huh? Equity. That's one of the things that we have this time. When you say this time is different, the reason this time it's different is we're going into this crisis with a tremendous amount of equity. We didn't have people doing cash out loans to 100% loan to value. We didn't have a lot of people purchasing homes with 100% loan to value. People that were purchasing homes are people that their incomes were validated and they had incomes. So are we going to have a lot of people that lost income? Absolutely. But right now, I ask you, if you lost your job and you had no income, but you found yourself being one of these Americans that has sitting on all this equity, put a for sale sign in the yard. There's no reason to be foreclosed.
Right. I mean, look at this. 58.7% of America has 60% equity position, and 42% of the homes are home free and clear. You think any of you, if that's you, are leaving your home, or at least worst case, like Gino said, you're going to sell it. If you have an average of $177,000 in equity, you're going to sell worst case if you lost your job. And then you have a tremendous amount of wealth to get you through the times. I guarantee you're going to go right back and buy a home as soon as you can.
Well, I mean, what a great time to downsize. If you realize that you were thinking about downsizing, you were considering downsizing and moving out of state and doing all that, now is the time to do that. Take advantage as a seller while your equity is high and while their inventory is low.
I mean, look at this. Only 7.3% of homeowners have less than 10% equity position. And if you have a 10% equity position, you're able to sell.
Right. And so let's just say, Don, that this chart is correct. Worst case scenario, out of all of these people, we're looking at the 7.3 and the 6.1. Those are the two groups that are in potential danger of having a non-equity sale. And I don't think we see that because we're going to see forbearance before modification, before short sale, before foreclosure. So the risk level of this market is very low.
So that's the good news. So we're just trying to help you out with a lot of the fear in the markets, because fear makes people react in the wrong direction. And Gino gave out his explanation of what fear actually means. And bottom line is, we feel that we're going to come out of this. There's going to be a bump in the road. We pray for all those that are, either sick or ill or lost their jobs, but it was a moment. And we've gone through these moments before, as in 9/11, and we came out of it, and America comes out stronger, innovation comes out stronger, and we'll all come out stronger.
Yeah, absolutely, Don. I feel like we're going into a good market. Housing market's going to lead this economy. Low interest rates are going to fuel this economy. And the most important thing is that hopefully we can get jobs back to a reasonable level. They're not going to go to all-time lows in unemployment like we were prior to the crisis, but we're hoping to get back down to national historical averages closer to 6 or 8%.
There you go. All right, you heard right here on the National Real Estate Cafe and the Don and Gino show. We had a radio show for almost 10 years now, so this is good stuff. We'd love you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, share this information, check out our Facebook page, just stay connected, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.
Find out more at donandgino.com.